Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry for being away. I've moved to a whole new area, and I admit the lighting situation right now is not the best, but it's cloudy, as it usually is going to be, I'm sure. But we've got this all set up now. This only took me 3 months to get this worked out. Just small details, but new area. Did take me a while to figure out where I actually was. I had to look up like my past video and be like, right, what did I last leave off with? And we're just okay. There we go. It's starting to come back to me. So we got Pure Red, of course, where it's now completely different from what I'm used to. Story of my life. This setup at least isn't too bad. Like, other than like a lack of just some ambient light in this corner, like, I'm actually pretty happy. I'm gonna have to wait till it gets actually sunny, and it's it's not like overcast cloudy. It's just mostly cloudy is the problem. So I gotta wait and see what it'll look like. Cause it's about noontime right now. So I'm like, alright. We'll figure out this whole... Should I use Double Kick or Dustclaw? Dustclaw because he is naturally ground type in this version. Which makes sense, like an ostrich, you know? He's not a flyy per se. So switch out the normal type for a ground type. That's good news, because he actually can take rock type attacks pretty well now. Here we go. So my setup still has me where I'm playing this on the laptop right now, but I've got now I'm hooked up to another monitor, and that's just like where the camera, the microphone are all at. Yeah, we're gonna switch because I'm pretty certain he's faster than me. Pretty certain of that. But oh no, not smokescreen! Why would you be so mean? So mean to me. So mean to me. Alright, we can take another. Oh, come on! Come on! When you just want to thank you. You just want to win the battle so you can move on. Alright. There we go. But yeah, I'm somewhere where there's things like weather. Oh, Charmander's evolving! Much like my Charmander, we've gone through changes. Anyway, so I'm working out how I'm gonna do recording and uploading, you know, schedule-wise and all that. And I'm just gonna walk back. I know I gotta. Oh wait. Yes, Doduo is pretty injured. Yep, I knew I was doing something correct. There we go. But yeah, so we're gonna work out sort of the schedule of things now. I'm expecting Saturday will be the day that I do all of this. Like, it's a bit of a long shot. But that's when it's possible I would upload on a Sunday. But realistically, I'm looking to try to do it all Saturday. Because that's the nice part, all I had to do was just figure out the setup. That was the hard part. At least I know how to, you know, edit the videos, get them uploaded. All that's not going to change. This is the actual physicality of setting up the equipment beforehand. That's right, boy! Fight me! But yep, moving out to where I am now could have been under better circumstances, but I'm quite happy where I'm at, so I'm not going to complain. There are far worse reasons to move somewhere. Here we go. Oh, that actually was far more effective than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. Here we go. There's that. The nice part, too, is in the future, I'm not gonna say it's anytime soon, but in the future, it is possible for me to go back And like, for instance, like, sorry, I'm thinking here at the same time, go and do like console stuff as well, like stream off of that. Like, at least with the setup, I would have to go get, I'd have to work that out, find like a way to set that up equipment-wise, but the possibilities there with this setup, it's not an impossible thing to do. Choices of my consoles currently are limited, but that's a different story. In the meantime that I've been offline, I have been, other than adjusting life entirely, I did a fun project of soft modding one of my 3DSs so that I can, you know, load ROMs onto it instead, amongst other things. But it was just a fun project to do, and I'm like, I've got an extra one, I might as well use it for something. And that's how we ended up with a soft modded 3DS. And that's the nice part too, like, is I basically just removed the SD card, and then when we're back into normal mode for that 3DS, not much changes with it, so I'll take what I can get. I'm actually pretty surprised about the poison working. It usually doesn't for me. Usually doesn't. Okay, I'm hoping that's not as effective. That was with the crit hit too, alright. Good job, Butterfree, for taking that hit. Let's see. I've got this part-time job I'm working at. I help ship packages like you would through like the Postal Service, UPS, FedEx, stuff like that. Like it's not a bad job. It gets me acclimated to work again while I get acclimated to my area. So, not the worst thing I can work with. And the hours are pretty relatively nice. Eventually I'll figure out where to try to get full-time. I am gonna switch out. There we go. Because we don't need poison powder. What we want is sleep powder, but stun powder we'll have to do. Yeah, if I get sleep powder, then should be a way at least to get the Abra. If not, maybe he's in the game corner. There we go. Moving on. There's that. Other than that, I've just been slowly adjusting to my life out here. I'm on the other opposite side of the continent, so that's a bit of a change, that's for certain. That is for certain. Thank you for failing. I didn't want to lose my little Thundershock. It's been a good friend. Trying to think. Anything... I haven't had that much gaming per se. Like, a lot of the games I'm playing are like games I've already been playing. Haven't been doing new games per se. Helldivers 2 would be the only addition. Which, to be fair, that came out right after my last video, so I wasn't talking about it then, I suppose. I'm debating. We're done debating. Because we can go back at this point, if needs be, because it's another hiker that I'll have to face. And poor Pikachu is just not strong enough to face against all those Geodudes, Digletts, who knows what else. Yeah, I'll try Dustclaw, see what happens. Ah, that's unfortunate. Aha! You thought you could get the poor Pikachu? You thought wrong? Alright. Aha, see? And now we can use Dustclaw. I swear, everybody. So what? We have Pikachu, Spearow, Charmander, and Doduo, who all know Dustclaw. Nidorino, if he doesn't already. Basically, everyone knows Dustclaw. It's the most common move. Well, that's what we're learning today. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Did not want it to be a critical hit. But it's alright. It's alright. I'm feeling a little tired. Not desperately so. I slept pretty well today. Just been physically doing a lot of things today as well, so... You know, that's how that cookie crumbles sometimes. Yeah, we're gonna play it safe. I'm actually gonna go all the way to Nidorino. Might as well, you know? I will say the downside to living where I'm at now is there isn't a gym nearby. You don't have this class. Maybe it's a Nidorina thing. Okay. This changes everything. Well, let's just try Horn Attack, see how effective that is. Because Dust Cloud would be nice, but apparently that's not for Nidorino to know. But yeah, so... Yeah, there's not even, like, a Pokestop really close by. That was the downside to it. Luckily, there's a park that's not relatively too far away. Like, it's further than the park was from my last home, but it's not, but given the way how streets work out here, like, it's actually pretty close. And it's a very nice park, too, as far as, like, you know, areas to walk, all of that stuff. Can't complain at all. Except for not having a Poke. I'm hoping, because there is, like, for lack of a better word, village sign, not too far from where I live. I'm hoping to, like, scan it and submit that into Pokemon Go, where I can get at least items pretty easily. But where I work at, even just in the parking lot where we park, there's a Pokestop within reach there. So it's not the worst thing. I would just prefer where it's like, you know, on the day, you know, if I don't go into work, I'd like to be able to just basically take a walk up to the front and get at least the items out of the way so I don't have to drive somewhere specifically to get them. Because, I mean, it's happened where I don't want to go outside. At least Pokemon spawn in my area. That's the good news there. Oop, right. Is that important? Hang on. Maybe, I'll never know. I did get my... I got my smartwatch fixed. The bands here have been broken. So it was just barely being held on together. And then basically all fell apart maybe a month ago when I came out here. Finally found some bands to replace it. Not... ordering from, you know, a Chinese company is always, you know, hit or miss. So they weren't the exact bands that I had ordered, but they fit and they do work. Just took a little bit of adjusting to. The worst part, too, is I think these are the... I had ordered the larger size so that they fit, you know, they would fit better. I'm pretty certain these are the small bands, and so they almost don't fit me. Such is my thing. It's the life we lead. There, I had to fix something on my screen there. We're good to go. Alright, Cubone. As long as you don't have rock-type moves, we're gonna be okay. Did he just do the move first and then tell me? It's just interesting. Never seen it lag like that before. Ooh, excuse me. Now it's a serious yawn for once. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on. Just let me... As long as you don't attack me. Like... Which is actually really nice. Because that means Spearow gets to level up smoothly. We don't have to injure another Pokemon to get what I need. Alright. Doduo is actually a good choice. Let's see. Still thinking of other things. It's nice to be back here, but it's a little bit weird where I'm like, oh, what I've been doing in this game, because it's been, like I said, almost a straight 3 months since I've actually been here playing this particular game. So I'm playing right now, there's a Crystal ROM hack I'm playing through one of my little portable emulator device. I have a Fire Red randomizer version that I'm playing. I just picked up, probably a month ago, I picked up playing the Let's Go Pikachu version on the Switch for the first time. And I'm actually having fun with that. Like, there's a lot of changes to it, that even just from like the Fire Red remake. But I like a lot of the changes they did do, because it's supposed to be like an easier version. It's not meant to be hardcore Pokemon. But I like it because of that. Like, I'm not sitting here going like, oh... It's just a very nice casual thing to do. And then when I go back to the other Pokemons, you know, here on my emulators, then it's like, oh, let me just... It's like we can go back into the hardcore mode to know all these things. Alright. But yep. Other than that, still same old me. I swear it's trying to get even cloudier out here. But I will get to a point where I'll test out, like, if it's actually sunny, does it actually get super bright in here? Because I turned on the lights above me, and that made zero difference in my life. I was like, oh good, it doesn't actually. So the setup I have, like, so I have a window, like, to the outside, right? I've pulled back the curtains. They're not like blackout curtains, they're just normal curtains. Is Stomp a... Well, we got double team. Oops, there you go. So I pulled back the normal curtains. I've opened the blinds out on the half of the window that faces me, right? And it's still not, like, translating. I'm still in a dark place, as it were. So I need to think about... You know, if it does get bright when it's sunny, then that's fine. That solves the problem. But I might have to think about finding some sort of light that I can place basically in front of the monitor and shine up towards me. And, well, let's just say moving out here meant leaving stuff behind. And so I know the perfect light that would work in this scenario. But that's back in Arizona. That's not where I'm at. So... we have a bit of a problem there today. Yeah, I'll try Horn Attack, why not? I mean, he's already poisoned. Whew, second big yawn. Second one. This means we need some spicy stuff today. That's what it means when you're yawning. Just need to put some more spice into your life. And I have the jalapenos to solve that problem. Alright. Oh, do I have a moonstone? As long as I have one, I'm gonna... Like, I don't want to do it right now, when Misty's a problem. But we do want one, just in case. For afterwards. So, the other thing I have to debate about is... What if we can't get an Abra, even in the game store, right? Like, who do we replace him with? Because I don't want to keep Butterfree. If we find a Rhyhorn, I won't say no to that. Like, it wouldn't be my first pick as a replacement, but he has his uses. So that wouldn't be too... Static Snag. I feel like I've seen that move before. Great, swell. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. I was on my wish list to get paralyzed facing an Ekans. This is exactly what it said. There we go. Yes, okay. Made it through that gauntlet. Okay, TM30. Don't know off the top of my head what that is. Oh, we did get a Moonstone. Excellent. Mega Drain's not bad. Okay. Can anyone even learn it? Butterfree can, which doesn't really surprise us. I am trying to think. Like, Rhyhorn wouldn't be bad. Because we're going to get the Lapras, which will solve our water problems. No, I think I just have to actually debate about it. It's off screen where I'm like, oh, what happens? But yeah, and the thing too is like, obviously this is pure red, and not everything's necessarily where it's supposed to be. So there's that issue we've got going on at the same time. Just, whoops! There you go. That's the problem when you use a slightly more worn out controller, like where the direction pads are more suggestions. You do tend to accidentally go in the wrong direction. Alright. I am gonna call it quits there, just so I can also focus on making sure like it uploads videos correctly, formats them, etc., etc. But I am happy to be back. Sorry it took me so long, but I hope to keep going on the schedule here with Saturday, Sundays. We'll see how it all works out. At the end of it all, though, I hope you guys are enjoying your day, and I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.